Hello, this is Takamasak, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Today, we're gonna check out Aquaria. Apparently this is Phoebe's hometown. And obviously this is the inn. How's it going, Chief? Oh, you just happen to be selling explosives. You can buy a couple if you want. We find more than enough to keep yourself going through the game, so... Take a nice rest. Well, hey, if you're guaranteeing refreshments, why not? Alright! I feel tremendously better. Oh, that could be problematic. Oh, your herbs are frozen, so you can't make cure potions. Oh, great. Can't even buy a cure potion. How am I ever gonna get through the game? What are you doing up here, you young punk? That's all you have to say up here? I don't like that crooked hat. Turn it around. It obviously means he's in a gang. Back in my day, anybody that had their hat on like that was in a gang. No, not really. Oh, well, I'm sure that won't be a problem at all. No, we're in Phoebe's house, okay. Yeah, where is he trapped? He's digging a tunnel underneath your house? Isn't that dangerous? Would you want to melt it? Oh, I'm sure a monster did steal something that I need to free the town. Of course. Yeah, let's get the whatchamacallit crest, you frickin' moron. Right, to the WIntry Cave. I don't know where the WIntry Cave is, but I do know where these heal potions are. Because they're directly in front of me. Pretty mellow in this town. What is that? Is that a Goomba? No. I can't cut down the only trees in here, though. How's it going? Oh, okay, so the crystal of water is in the ice pyramid. Gotcha. You have anything important to say? You happen to be selling a steel helmet. Sure, why not? Oh, I'm extremely happy with the shield, or the helmet that gives no status protection whatsoever. Okay, well, 4 defense, better than the defense I had before from a helmet. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss her as being a lunatic. Yeah, and is that our first refreshers of the game? Yeah, apparently. Yeah, any monsters that... Get out of the way! Any monsters that use, like, speed down, or defense down, or power down, or whatever, in battle, you can use a refresher to, obviously, refresh yourself. Gets rid of that negative status effect, but the battles really don't last long enough to really justify using that anyway, so... Alright, here we have another battlefield. And looks like it's more of the same. There is one new enemy in this area. What am I doing? Let's have him go after the giant toad, and then we'll barbecue the rest. Yeah, there's one new enemy in here. If I can find him the first 2 battles, that would be great. But if not, I'll show him later. Oh, and here he is. New enemy, the Edgehog. He is weak to fire, and he's actually pretty annoying. He's got an attack that does about 120 some damage. And he can inflict all kinds of status effects. Paralyze, I believe he can poison you, and he can also blind you. So yeah, I like to get rid of those guys as soon as humanly possible. And I'll bring this down to 1 battle left off screen, just like the rest of them. Alright, that went immensely quickly. Phoebe is just burning everything alive in here. So we're down to the last one. With more fire food. Yeah, I might as well have him just defend. Oh, well, I can't have him defend. Let's try out the thunder magic. Just shy. He just stung me. Yeah, the rapier is what really hurts. Well, hurts compared to everything else we've fought so far. Nothing we can't handle, though. 399 experience, plus another 99 experience. Not bad. Alright, here's the Wintry Temple that we were headed to in the first place. But seeming how I burned off all my black magic charges, I'm gonna go to Aquaria, rest up again, and I will meet you inside. Alright, we're all rested up. I cannot believe how great those refreshments are, man. Once he says he guarantees it, he is absolutely serious. Yeah, anyway, we're in the WIntry Cave now. A lot of enemies we saw outside already, but there are a few new guys in here. Try to poison me. Don't think I care for that. I will explode you! Bombs really don't feel that strong anymore. Not after burning everything alive. With quick battles like this, might as well just have Phoebe go nuke it. Yeah, you do that 60 damage. Phoebe will do that 250 damage. Yeah, what do we have in here? Oh, tremendous. More bombs! Yeah, another easy battle. We'll head on up here. I like that cold air sound. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job at capturing the feel of this area. And here we have a new enemy. Look kind of like the sandworm we fought earlier. This is the landworm. And also similar to the sandworm, they are weak to the axe attack. One annoying thing about these guys, well, I guess I'll let him attempt to show it. Yeah, you can cast Quake. Quake is a little bit painful. Yeah, 100 damage on everybody. You want to keep your HP above 100 at least in this area. And the thing about enemy spellcasters that I probably haven't said before. Holy crap. Ow. Oh, yeah, well, thanks for giving me one. Oh, now we have the claw. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying about the enemy spellcasters is, you know how our spells work when we cast it against 3 people? It's greatly reduced in power as compared to casting it against 1 person. So that also works similar to the monsters. If one of us die, their spell power will be doubled if they're only attacking one of us. So just keep an eye on that. Quake will do about 200 some damage to you. And here we have a new guy, a centaur. These guys are tremendously annoying. And as you can see, as Phoebe gave us her claw, she suddenly has a bow and arrow. And she's immensely stronger with it. Not sure why she was using the claw in the first place, but hey. Who am I to question Phoebe? Yeah, those guys are annoying, as you can saw what they did to Furion. They can confuse you. And they love to use confuse. You'll maybe actually have a couple battles against those guys where you'll be confused the entire battle. I don't think they have any weaknesses as of right now. So I'll just try to take them out one at a time. Use the 2-turn plan. Just have, yeah, in this case, send Furion against the landworm because you know he can kill it, and Phoebe can one-shot those guys. So just play it out like that. And I think every first attack from them will be riddle, so just get used to it. You're gonna die quite a bit from those guys. At least it's not petrify. Oh, where am I going? There's a block door in here. You know what to do with that. Ah, more landworms. What is that? Huh. Yeah, Phoebe had over 500 hit points going into that battle. She got confused and shot herself with her own bow. I'm not sure how she pulls that off, but here we have a new enemy, the Sparna. Yeah, let's back up there. I meant to use, yeah, the axe. Just like the rocks we fought before, Phoebe's weapon is a, yeah, shooting attack. And it got a, oh! A critical hit off a shooting attack weak monster. Oh, please, not 16. Yeah, 1,400 damage. And she's apparently pretty accurate, even though she's blind. Still more accurate than the hero. Wonderful. Now we have another new enemy, land turtles. They're fairly strong defensively. You know what? It was not even really enough to make a difference there. We can see it did like 310 as compared to, you know, her usual 330s. Here we have some arrows. I'm gonna walk around, kill those guys off screen. Alright. actually did get killed against those that centaur in the middle there. Isn't that terrific? The power of confuse. Both my guys got confused the first round. Phoebe proceeded to shoot herself in the face with her bow. And then she got killed, of course, with that attack. And then Furion was confused. He snapped out of it, got confused again, and then quaked himself for about 400 damage. Yeah, that was going nowhere quickly. Like I said, this game is pretty brutal when it wants to be. I suppose I should probably get rid of the blind on Phoebe. I guess. Hopefully Furion's strong enough. Alright. One thing to, I guess, show off with the claw. I don't really care about this, but people seem to be interested in it. As you can see, the magic attack stat goes up by 5 when you're equipped with the claw, but it's really not a huge deal. I'll head on under here. I'll show you why it's not a huge deal. In this battle, I'm going to have Phoebe do nothing this battle. Let's see how much we do with the claw equipped. Okay, 204 on a group of 3. And as soon as they're done goofing around, let's take the claw off and do it again. Well, the 203 before, yeah, it only goes down by 9 in a group of 3. So even if it was one monster, you'd only be doing about 30 more damage. So it doesn't really make a big difference. Even with spells later in the game, the more powerful spells, by then stuff has so much hit points, you're just destroying it anyway. Ow. Come on, Phoebe, you can do it. Oh, you can't do it. And for that, you get quicksanded. Great, now you're slower than what you were. I hope you're happy. Goof around, you get slowed. And this just loops back to where we were. I suppose I should heal again. Yeah, I really like Phoebe now that she's got that bow. That claw is so crappy. It's just like the throwing stars. Well, yeah, you saw it earlier with Phoebe. It can blind and poison, I believe. Is that what it was? I keep forgetting. And seeming how she's blind again, might as well... I could have did that on both. That probably would have been a better idea. Because Furion cannot hit anything. I wish I could attack Furion right now. Yeah, nothing like wasting some spell charges. Yeah, as you can see, that's where we were earlier. There's nothing up there I want anymore. But there is something alive down here, and it must die. And I really wish I'd remember to get rid of the blind status. Yeah, just go ahead and use her. She's got like, what does she have, 20 charges of the white magic? Just go for it. This isn't that long of an area, so... If you let go of the A button while you're climbing, you'll just straight fall down, so... Go for it! More edgehogs that I will burn alive. You will die! I like their little reverse mohawk they got going on there. Climb on up here. Whoa! How about going up? Oh, a little better of an idea. I will not be slain by an edgehog. Whoa, lots of monsters. Yeah, as you can see, lots of X weak. Oh, that last battle was really close. 3 landworms. They all decided to quake on the first turn. So I proceeded to take about 400 damage. And as you probably noticed, I probably wasn't even fully healed, so... And there's a bunch of more monsters over here, which I will take care of next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. This is Takama-san. I will see you later.